Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So I changed things up again, so I am going to get straight into it. So I literally just moved back into this as my complete week / journaling system. I was flirting with my Hobonichi weeks, which has been very sporadic this year. But I did, before this week started, fill in this one, and I really like the simplicity of it and how I don't feel like there's too much leftover room or anything like that. And so I started doing that for this week, which, there we go. Here, my pen does do that thing where it looks super thick in this planner, but it doesn't look super thick in my other planners. So I just count it as this book is just not the best paper. But it was still doable. It was still readable and stuff like that. So anyways, but yeah, so I started coming back in here, and then I tried a different system, which I'll talk about in a second. So I was kind of dancing around, do I want to go into a Hobonichi week size for next year and stuff like that. And that's been my main thing on my mind, because I'm pretty set on my idea for memory keeping, which I will also show in a minute. But anyway, so basically I'm back into my TN. So I got my emotional journaling book here, and then I have my Sterling ink and one booklet in here. And for this week, I just decided to put my food in here instead of putting memories in here, and you'll see why in a second. But prior to that, I was putting the food over here, and I just thought that was very sparse, and I don't know, I just, anyways, the last couple of weeks prior to that, I was doing a weekly recap over here, and I just skipped food altogether. So now it's going to be food, habits, symptoms, things that I do for the week, some deco down here, and then a weekly reflection and stuff like that, and food here, and appointments and stuff here. Next week, I'm actually going to split it so it's more even, so then I have more spacing, because I don't think I'm going to need more than that much room for my food. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And that's all that's in here. Gotta find my pencil board. I have no idea where that went. And secondly, the second change I made is I'm back in a Hobonichi cousin. I just could not with the A6. I tried for 10 days to make this work, but I just think it was too small. It was cute, but it wasn't sitting with me, and I was like, is it the stickers that is doing it, or is it the size that's doing it? I don't know. It could have been a bit of both, realistically. But yeah, I went out of this on the 5th day of this month, and I have not really been in it. Besides, I did decide to try it out as a reparenting journal, because I'm about to do schema therapy. Well, actually, I've technically done one appointment already, but I'm going to be doing schema therapy. And so I wanted a place where I could come and reflect and talk to myself as a parent, so I can help reparent myself. So I did that in here, and I don't know if I really want to do that daily. So I might just annul these, annul the dates, and just use the book as is. So then I'm still using up this book, because I do not want it to go to waste. And I think it's so freaking cute still. So I think that's what I'm going to repurpose this for, but we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I have something that I can use when I have a A6 itch again. But I'm really, really happy to be back in my Hobonichi cousin. And so far, the paper has been pretty good. It definitely is a little more show through than my previous cousin. But there's not any major bleed or anything like that, so I'm happy. I haven't used any of these beginning pages here, but I did start off the weekly, and like I said, I was testing out this, and then I tested out this as a weekly as well for everything. But I really like my Alistair method when it comes to seeing all of my, let me just see if I can get it up. I like the Alistair method for seeing everything that I've done for the week and stuff. And that's really important to me. And so having it up here was just chaotic, and it's just so much black text everywhere. So yeah, anyways, I didn't vibe with it. So what I'm going to do, for the rest of the week is just write notes and memories and stuff like that, like this portion, but just have it fill up the page. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this side yet at all. And it might be where I've just put in week 33 in big letters. at the side or something like that, because I like to see it in bold. You can see I do that in my my weeks as well. And then the main reason I wanted the weeks again, the cousins, sorry, is the daily pages. So I'm just so stuffing happy with these. I love them. I love them so much. It makes me happy. Like, as you can see, the ghosting is very showy, but I'm just glad to stop bleeding through, so I'm just going to deal with it. It just seems really bad on that particular page. Anyways, but yeah, I did skip 3 days of journaling, so I just taped them together. But yeah, I've just used what I have. I do have stuff from Temu coming that I was going to use for this whole month, but it didn't come in time, so I'm just using all of this until it comes and see where I'll go from there, type of thing. But yeah, I just freaking love these pages. This is just me. This is what I needed in my life. I needed somewhere where I can put a decent amount of deco. To some people it might be minimal, some people it might be a lot. To me, this is like the perfect amount, and then I can have my big titles and then still have a decent amount of writing space. Like, sometimes I still feel like A5 is too small, but yeah, I just freaking love my cousin, and I think that next year it's going to be definitely a cousin. I like the daily pages and stuff like that, even though sometimes it feels like pressure, and stuff like that. I don't want to skip pages and stuff like that. I love it. I love it so much. And then I'm still trying to debate whether I want to stick with just a booklet from Sterling Ink. I am interested to see what her, she has like a calendar for like everything that she's revealing this month. And there's something called like the essentials. And I'm wondering if that is like monthlies and weeklies together in one book without like a whole pile of note pages and stuff like that. So I'll be interested in that. I'll be potentially interested in that. Or if I'm gonna go with a Sterling Ink and my brain keeps being like Hobonichi, but like I think that I want a soft cover for this cover. So I would go with a Sterling Ink rather than a Weeks, because I don't really like the Mega Weeks. The Sneaker Weeks. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. And I'm really freaking happy with this. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.